So JJS just updated yet again, and it brought one of the biggest updates yet. We have a new character, Black Death, which again shows that they will really just be adding anybody from the show. And I know everyone's on their knees begging for them to add Toji.
Oh, suck your please!
But it seems like that's never going to happen, so we should all just give up, honestly. But anyways, let's check out some of the stuff in the new update. Firstly, starting with this new character, Black Death. He is a base character, so his ult is just one move, and he has the Hien Sukuna build with, it looks like, some antenna thingies on his face, and he also comes with this cool looking, I want to say like cleaver. So he has normal 4 M1s, but he has this little bar where if it fills up, it explodes in the enemy and they take a bunch of damage. Now his R special, he summons in 2 bugs, and if you press it again, it goes onto your enemy, and by attacking them, the bugs pop. When the opponent attacks, it explodes on their screen and covers their screen with green goo. Now his first move, Festering Strikes, it's just like a dash and attack move. His second move is Detach, and he throws his arm. There's a little number. You get like 8 seconds to press it, and it doesn't matter how far away you are, if you press it before the 8 seconds, it brings them right in front of you, so you can do another move. So, Detach, brings them to you, and you can use another move. Now, the next move, Chokehold, you grab them with your other arms, and you smack them. So, 1, 2, 3, Chokehold, ragdolls them, then you can bring them back. Also, I'm pretty sure you can use Detach while they're ragdolled, so if they're on the floor, you can use Detach and bring them back. Also, I'm pretty sure that's the same for Chokehold. So if they're on the floor, you can Chokehold grab them. And his last move, Roach Swarm, which it's just a little attack that he throws out, hit your enemy. So that's it for his base moves. Now, ult. And he has 2 ults. The first one, if you just press it normally, you split into 2 clones. And your clone will copy everything you do and follow you. With the moves, sometimes it'll do it delayed. So use a move, use the next move. So it's really good for overwhelming your opponent, and even if your clone dies, you can still stay alive. And while your clone is active, if you get your bar up again, you can split into another one. Now, for like a day, this was just an unlimited amount, which after about 8, it would start to crash the server. So they maxed it out at 8 clones you can have. So this is very chaotic for attacking people. Like this guy over here. It's really hard for them to do anything if you're just M1 spamming. So you could, and also while you're blocking, if you click, your things will dash as well. If you press moves, it'll do that. So you can be blocking your enemy and be pressing moves while they're... Now, if you have max clones or an odd number of clones, or you press R while your ultimate is readying up, then you'll do the second ult that you can do, which is called Bug NATO. So it spins around you and then does a big, like a nuke in the middle. It does a good amount of damage. So it draws them up into the middle and then booms them, and then hits them for a good amount of damage. Grabs them up and then explodes for a lot of damage. But that's it for this guy. They also gave Ryu his 4th move in his ult. So if we use his ult, use his final move, which is a hold. You weren't invited, which you can hold up and then punch someone, which sends them flying. And if you're next to the building and you punch it, it sends the building flying in the direction that you punched. And as you can see, the wall breaks basically, and if there's any person in the way, it drags them and just keeps them in that direction until the wall breaks and sends them. So if you're like in the middle of the map and you use it and it hits someone, it'll send them off the map. They also completely reworked Cursed Partners, with Rika losing her Rika throw ability, which is very sad for all the Yuta runners, and they even included a memorial for it in the graveyard, where it will sit right here for eternity. And also, Rika shares her abilities share all their cooldowns like they used to. So once you use one, well, actually, so once you use a move, all of her abilities will be on cooldown. Moved into a little dash. Her first move changed into a little dash that if you hit someone, slices them up and throws them in the air. Now her second move, if you just press it once before where it teleports to them, but it does it more instantly and not teleports behind them to where they can block. So if you 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So if you 1, 2, 3, then press it. There's that little green part where they can block, but it's very hard. But it's quick, so they have to react well. And then also, if you press it twice, it does a black flash, which replaced Yuta's old black flash with a Rika throw and pressing resolute slash while they're low. So now you can just black flash. And it's very easy, you literally just have to spam the move and it'll do it. But it doesn't teleport you to them, it just sends you forward. So you have to actually get them in a little thing first and then use it. Or be a little far away and just use it quickly. It's very easy to get countered though. His third move is a little bomb that you throw in front of you that does damage and you can hold it up for it to do more. And his fourth move is it's kind of like the old one where you hit them up into the air, run back, and then you press it again and it does it. Except if you miss it, you can press it again. So it's good for a little mobility. If you hit it the second time, it still does it. If you hit it the first time, it does it again. Rika Smash and Rika Haymaker, also they have more reliability on their moves if they're near them. It's way easier to hit it. You don't have to be right on top of them, or them to not be moving. But the biggest change to him is with his ult. The ult's changed a little bit, with you getting this cool arm, and the True Love Beam isn't in the main one anymore, it's with Rika. And it takes away Rika's, and it changes some of Rika's moves into True Love Beam, which is the same as before, and there's Rika Down Slam. Elbow Rush is still pretty much the same, and the copy. One of his new moves, though, is Energy Ripple, which has 2 different variants. If you just press it once, it does a little slam down attack that does like an AoE around you. And then if you press it twice, it does a little slash in front of you. That if it hits them, sends them flying, and then they explode after a second. His domain is the same, but with Rika, if you hit someone with Rika in your ult, one of her moves like Rika Down Slam and Rika Slam, it copies their moveset to where you can press 4 and you can copy people's moves. So if I click Curse Speech, there's Curse Speech, and if you hit someone with Rika, whatever moveset they have, it gives you their move and you can click on it and then press copy and use that move. So I'm very happy with how they did this, with how they reworked Yuta. They also added a new item, Crowbar, which stops you in place, but you do a little swing, which stops you in place and lets you do a swing that does a little bit of damage. You can block with it. It's an okay weapon, not as good as the other ones, but you're allowed to move faster now with items, which is nice because before you had to just be in a slow walking animation. You can also still use moves while you're doing it, but your arms stay same. So it looks a little goofy when you're using moves. So with some other changes now, Deadly Higuruma now has a couple variants with 4+1. They added a couple new variants to pressing charges. If you press 2 while you're in the windup, you do your hammer turns big and you do a big attack in front of you. And if you press 1, then you do a smash. You bring your hammer that you can dash into and continue your combo. I like the hammer more though because it sends up flying. They also just added some balancing changes to his ult and his main moveset. But let's take Black Death into ranked and see if we can get some wins. Alright, they also seem to have changed the maps because before it was just a green field. See what this guy's gonna do though. Alright, he's using Ryu. He's good for spamming and combos. Hopefully I can get the kill here. This guy is frying me. Wow. Let's try that again. I didn't pick. I guess I'm getting something random. Hopefully it isn't an Uber sweat this time. I can't dash at all. It's so annoying. What? 1 HP, there's just no way. No. Dude, I'm so good at this game. Well, that's it for this video. I'll probably make a separate one on using Yuta and getting everyone's techniques, but that's for another time. I'll see you later. Have a good day.